Where I'm from, after street fights, they bring a tech. Hey, King J, what we tell him? Back on.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy King J, and today we're in a Teach Me episode, but this ain't, Tekken. We're come off that now. We've done what we needed to do. This is Dragon Ball Fighterz. Now, I want to learn the basics, and I want to know about the characters, so we've got none other than Pro Player RMZ, so, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the character select screen, but hold on, wait. RMZ, what's going on here? You don't have Android 21? You don't have my character Jiren? How are we gonna do this?
We can still talk through some of the characters. It's because I play on PS4 and PC.
Is this what you're doing? Is this what you're doing to me? Wow. All right, cool. Let's get into it, man. So let me know about the characters, like strengths and weaknesses.
Sure. So we kind of got Gogeta here. Everyone's favorite character I've seen in the movie. He's like really saucy. So if you like really extended combos, you got Gogeta. You got Base Goku. Really fun characters. Got command grabs. He's really he has like all the tools necessary to win, if that's your kind of thing. Tien does so much damage. He's got the command grab as well, so he's a great character. First starting off, Yamcha has I'm sure you've heard about Yamcha's assist. That's one of the best assists, obviously in the game.
Yeah.
Krillin, just like Gogeta, he's a source master. So yeah, his combos are really nice. They're really extended. And you got Super Saiyan Goku. The basics. this is Ryu. This guy, he's always got damage. He's got range. He's really good if you're first starting off to the game as well. And you got Frieza. Frieza's really good at zoning. So people zoning or just controlling the screen and controlling space. That's what Frieza kind of gives you. Kid Boo's, and I think he's been strong ever since we were like 5 years old, right, Jay? So, every Dragon Ball game, Kid Boo's been around. Ginyu's obviously really annoying. Nappa. These are like the annoying class characters. Really strong base Vegeta. S Broly is just a monster. And I know this is first Asian ever, but yeah, pro players, boys. Boys and girls.
Pro player boys. Let's go.
Cooler. Cooler's a great defensive character. Same for S Broly. So these are like the defensive boys.
Yeah.
Android 21 kind of fits in that category as well.
Yeah.
So they're really good. 16's command grabs. Everyone knows about 16. 18 mixes you up. I don't have to say anything more for the perfect one. That's my favorite character in the whole series. Vegeta and Trunks. They're quite different. He's a defensive character, can mix up, and Trunks has so many options. And I know Gohan as well is an defensive powerhouse. Blue Goku, again, kind of in the same region like his son. He's got so many options. And Bardock, Mr. I have everything. That's what he's called. He's Mr. Fundamentals. He's the Tim Duncan of Dragon Ball Fighterz. Android 17, he's a source master, kind of like Gogeta. GT Goku, the infamous Goku, probably one of the best Gokus, one of the most all-round solid, and Ultra Instinct Goku. I know you heard about this one, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's like the boss character of the game. He's got so many tools at his disposal. The character that should be here is Videl. Videl again is an offensive character, but pro player, everyone. Vegeta as well is kind of offensive character as well. Yeah, Blue Vegeta who fits in that same category as mixing you up with their options.
Mm-hmm.
Gotenks as well, kind of overloading you with options. Yeah, Piccolo. Piccolo has been the top of Dragon Ball for a long time. Not just Dragon Ball, this game. Really great character, especially if people love the character. Team Gohan, just like Cell, need not say more. Great character all around. Majin Buu. Those of you who want to be technical. If you want to be technical, and those type of players, you might straight and yeah. Got Beerus as well, fits in this technical category, and funnily enough, hits kind of the same as those. Where if you're a character specialist, it really paves out for you. Not many people play these characters. Goku Black, solid, all around. I think all the Gokus that I just named, they're all just solid. Character that should be here. Wow, Zamasu. Again, he's in that technical category with these characters. Jiren. Now, Jiren is a special case. I know he's one of your favorite characters, Jay. If not favorite,
yeah.
he's a technical character if he's played correctly, but he does some of the biggest damage in the game. And Kefla is an all-round beast. But yeah, that's the cast, and I think that's about it.
Okay, so like talking about like the characters, I just wanted to ask like a few questions. So like, you know, obviously this is the roster and you've went through briefly the characters. So like who is like the top 5 characters in the game?
Oof. That's a hard question to answer. If we go by the consensus, it would look like this. So in no particular order, if we go by American tier list, Europeans are saying this game. So you'd see characters like this. You'd see Base Vegeta, Kid Buu. You'd see probably Bardock's up there. You'd see characters like Teen Gohan. You'd see characters like Blue Goku. So you see these type of characters at the top. Sorry, one character. You see these kind of characters at the top. So these 5, you see them more likely than other characters. If they're the best, we don't know because it is a team game. But however, there seems to be a consensus that these are amongst the best. So yeah, these would be kind of your 5 or your 6 or 7.
Okay, so where would like characters like Cell and Kid Buu be in the list? Are they mid or upper side?
Kid Buu has probably been at the higher echelon of the game, probably at the top of the game since since inception. Like every Dragon Ball Z game, he's at the top. So that's the general consensus. So people, there's a belief that he's one of the strongest characters. But as it's a team game, he can be played. And Cell, we talked about Cell. Cell is a weird character in the sense that he's been changed so much from when the game first came out, where he was really powerful, and a lot of people don't deem him to be as strong. But with the correct characters, he can be a handful, just as strong as the top. So to answer your question, if Cell's in mid, Cell would probably be at that higher mid. So he'd be not the overbearingly powerful, but definitely not in the middle. He'd just be a bit better than those characters.
Okay, and you know, last but not least, I love the character Jiren.
Yeah.
Not many people play him. I just want to know your thoughts on him and is it Kefla?
Yeah, Kefla.
Yeah, so I want to know about these 2 characters. What's the reason behind people not really using them as much as, you know, the regular Gokus and all of that stuff?
I feel like with Kefla, when she was first released, I started with Kefla and go Jiren. When Kefla was kind of first released, there was like a big buzz because it's a new character. And as time went on, her combo routes were explored, and her options are really effective. So if you imagine rock, paper, scissors, she literally has rock, paper, and scissors. So if you can compare her to characters like Majin Buu, where you're doing wonderful things on the screen, Kefla's not doing as much. So you can imagine the player base is like, you hear stuff like she's boring or you don't want to play her, but she's very powerful in her own right. You know, she has a great fireball game or great control of space and great damage. Jiren, your boy Jiren, who's not here. Jiren's a special case because not a lot of people play Jiren, and the game he has is completely different than other characters. So Jiren actually has a great mid-range and a great long-range, but as Dragon Ball Z has progressed, controlling someone in the long range and mid-range doesn't really mean as much because Super Dash exists, which we're going to go into later, right?
Yeah.
So because stuff like that exists, Jiren's like, okay, what other tools does Jiren have? He has a command grab. It's one of the slower ones in the game, so when you factor all of that in, a lot of players step away from Jiren for those reasons, and there hasn't been a player to kind of show everyone the way. So when you have those factors in, you know, Jay, you know how it is. People just say, you know what, I'm not going to play this character, but he can shine now. Obviously, if played correctly, he definitely can shine.
Is there like a top player like for that uses this character, or is it just like it's just the character's kind of non-existent?
It's hard to say. Like it's hard to say if the high echelon, like the top, like the best in the world, like top 5 players in the world. No, but you will find people notoriously. You have like Coach Steve, probably the most notorious on a global scale, who does play the character. And there may be others. We do have Slade here, obviously in UK, but the high echelon going to tournament winners, not really. He's not really seen like that, no.
Damn. All right, cool, man. Well, I think that wraps up the, character introduction of the characters, the character overview. Really, really appreciate you taking your time out and explaining the characters overall. Now I kind of got to figure out what my team is. I still probably learn Jiren and stuff, but for people as well that are watching this, like, I hope this helped you out. And yeah, leave a comment in the comment section down below. RMZ, thank you very much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get into the next episode, man.
Simmer down. Simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat. I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet. I'm a killer now. Simmer down. Simmer now.